Every culture has their own signature chocolate cake, and Thomas from Lindt is going to show us a bit of a Swedish number today.
Absolutely. I love all those classic cakes, those go-to chocolate cakes that virtually every culture has, and I think this is a good one.
Nice one.
So really chocolatey, almost like a brownie in a way.
Oh, yes.
But just a little bit better, and of course refined with beautiful Lindt chocolate. Starting with just some butter, and we're going to melt this together with our chocolate.
Just unsalted butter for this?
Unsalted butter. I always use unsalted butter when I do cooking because then I can be in control of the salt.
Exactly.
And I actually do add salt as well because salt helps to bring out the chocolate flavour in chocolate, which is cool. Another great thing that brings out the chocolate flavour even more is actually coffee. So we don't want this to taste like coffee, but just a little bit of instant coffee in there as well.
Okay.
Will actually just make it taste even chocolatier as well.
I love that idea.
So this is a sweet, sticky Swedish chocolate cake.
Sweet, sticky, Swedish chocolate cake. I got it.
There's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's worth it. It's a really nice and thin cake, so it's really rich, and you just have one of those nice thin slivers.
We don't really talk much about Swedish food, do we? I mean, apart from the Swedish meatballs that we get.
Yeah, Scandinavian cooking, I think in general, is probably underrated a little bit as well, but it's definitely on the rise as well.
Nice one.
And as we said, it's like they all have a sort of a secret go-to cake as well.
Yes.
And I think this is definitely the one for all the sweets as well, that everyone would have a recipe. Once we have the chocolate mixture as well, we actually add a little bit of chopped chocolate through it as well, just to sort of have these little pockets of chocolate. So I might just get you to finely chop 60 grams of that chocolate. Actually leave it in a sort of a chunky but not too big pieces. Yeah.
So tell me about the chocolate that we're using today for cooking.
I think the absolute go-to for any sort of chocolate recipe is Excellence 70%. It's a really good base chocolate. It has strong chocolate flavour, but it's not overpowering. But also recipes are very intricate, so you actually need to sort of have the accurate amount of chocolate as well.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, it doesn't work out. And 70% actually just works with most recipes as well.
And this is another little trick that you've shown me over the years, is cut your chocolate with a serrated knife.
Absolutely. I think it just cuts the best way through the chocolate without sort of having shards flying through your kitchen.
Like
So
it
it's a
does.
little
You've
trick.
got so much control over that, and it just stays there.
And here as well, I just sort of control the temperature a little bit, so we don't want to actually have this too hot as well, because like once we add the sort of eggs into it, scrambled eggs is not what we're going for.
Yeah.
So this is all good to go as well. So in we go with the sugar.
Oh, the sugar.
And take this off the heat now as well.
And what type of sugar we're using here?
I actually like to use raw caster sugar because it's just a little bit less refined. It sort of has a little bit molassy sort of flavours to it as well. So it's quite a delicate sort of sweet, but any sort of white caster sugar works as well. Maybe just do one by one. We put an egg in.
Okay, I'm going to crack it into
Love that.
the bowl first. And
Pop one in.
one egg at a time.
And the great thing with this cake, actually, I think in Swedish, I'm probably hoping not to offend anyone, but it's called a Kladdkaka.
Kladdkaka, I love that name.
Cool language, Swedish.
It is. It's actually quite therapeutic to listen to.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I think all the Scandinavian languages are really intriguing.
Yes, absolutely.
And the great thing with this cake as well, it actually uses quite a bit of cacao powder as well, almost to sort of bring that sort of flour structure to it as well.
Right.
So that makes it extra chocolatey. So that can go in next.
Okay.
There we go. And then the flour.
That's just plain flour?
Just plain flour. So no raising agent in this cake whatsoever. That's what makes it really nice and dense and really rich. Just to bring it home, those extra little pieces of chocolate that you kindly chopped for me.
Okay. And we've got 2 round tins here. I see that you've lined it with some baking paper and some cocoa powder around the side, so it comes out nice and easy.
And as you see, we actually do 2, but they're really quite thin, so they're virtually like a finger thick.
Okay.
I actually like to just have one of the mixes in the freezer.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Then you can actually bake it from frozen as well, so
Yeah.
it's quite interesting that way.
Right. And how long are we baking this luscious cake in the oven for?
It doesn't need that long. It's like a brownie. You just sort of need to find that sweet spot where it's sort of cooked on the outside, but you still want it quite soft and wobbly in the centre. So I would aim for 15 minutes, maybe 17.
Swedish chocolate cake has come out of the oven. I say ours, it's Thomas's.
Teamwork.
Absolutely.
But as you see, it's like very similar to a brownie. It just sort of has that wrinkly little top.
Yeah.
So it's really just perfect. So the beauty of these forms, they actually just pop straight out. And then I just use a hot knife.
Yep.
It just makes like a nice and clean cut when we sort of...
It really does resemble a brownie with that very slick top, that crunchy top.
Yeah.
And then straight away, I know
really
it's going to be fudgy in there.
That's it. Like it's mega fudgy.
Yeah.
I sort of get almost like 12 portions easy out of that.
Yep.
You don't need a huge piece. Look at that.
Ooh, looks good.
Nice and gooey in the middle. There we are. Just to cut through the richness a little bit, I actually do half cream and half yogurt, natural yogurt.
Right.
And just to whisk it together.
I like the idea of mixing that yogurt in there because you'll have the tang and the acidity of the yogurt. Very nice.
I actually like this on meringue as well. That's something that's really, really sweet.
Yep.
And really just cuts through it. We just put a dollop next to our cake.
Ooh, fluffy.
Fluffy. And a bit of more chocolate, of course.
Why not?
But this is just shaved from the back of the block. We'll cover that just like that. And I think you need a spoon. And actually try this as well.
I think we need a spoon.
Sounds good.
There we go. I just want to show you how fudgy this chocolate is. Look at that.
The sweets make a good chocolate cake. But good chocolate makes good chocolate cake.
Well said. Sticky Swedish chocolate cake is outstanding. And it looks like, oh, Thomas, such a small portion. It's super rich. That's all you need. It is totally satisfying. I love that. Yum.
There's always more.
Yes, there is. Thank God for that.